second game for APR Women Basketball Club, while the Hoops Women Basketball Club is their first game of the league 2026. APR won the first game where they faced number 7, Wimwe Violette. We have number 15 and as well as team captain Charlotte Mugwaneza, and we have number 22 Dusabe Jen Eke Kabaka. For the hoop side, we have number 0 Mujisha Vivine Elizabeth. We have number 9 Tuisenge Vestine. We have number 12 Giozo Esther. We have number 23 Feza Ebengo Isomi, as well as the captain of the team. And we have Nico Kajel made the first basket for APR on assist of Imani Zabai, Marie Laurence. He's playing of his childhood play team. I mean, Imani Zabai, Marie Laurence. Ebengo, Mujisha, Sepi trying to get 3 points, but he missed it. Diakite Kambayolo, one of the greatest players of APR. Kambayolo want to make a 3-point. Tikabako on offensive rebound, but he failed to get it. Mujisha, first man is Zabayo. Mujisha, one of the players, has good handle. Malilo Lance. Violette. Charlotte captain, mid-range. He failed to make her first basket. This is a first game for the Hoops, while APR is playing their second game of the league. Ebengo, shot clock violation.
Ebengo, one of the players who is experienced, played for APR, played for Reg. She's so experienced and she's a good center. And he's the oldest in the Hoops.
International center from DL Congo. Turnover. Ball possession for APR on first break. Kambayoro Diakite. Second attempt on 3-point. Violette. Double dribble. It's a ball possession for the Hoops. Mujisha Tuisenge. Good 3-point for the Hoops, and their first basket of 3 points made by Uihirwe Neri. Now it's a 5 for the Hoops, 2 for APR. Marie Laurence, first block of the game made by Feza Ebengo, a clear block for Feza Ebengo, and the ball possession is for the Hoops. No, Soranja have changed her mind. Now the ball is for APR. Kambayolo lost the ball. Fast break. Feza Ebengo in the paint. Defensive foul and first personal foul for Diakite Kambayolo. And Free throws for goes to Feza Ibengo. Feza Ibengo, who has scored 2 points in 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Let us see if she can make the second one. Now it's 6 for the Hoops, 2 for APR. Said for the Hoops. The Hoops are getting the game well. Now they are reading the game.
They are actually looking sharp. APR are making a lot of turnovers.
Mujisha Ebengo. Mujisha 3 points, another 3 points for the Hoops. Now they get on 9 points. They start well as an underdog team in the face of APLR. Kambayolo has scored the first 3 points for APLR side. Feza Ibengo, 2 points and his basket for her. First Blake, Jenny Kabaka, Violet, Marie Laurence, Charlotte. 2 points and 1. Basket and 1 for Captain Charlotte Mugwaneza. The Hoops have gone in double digits, while APLR, they are still under double digits with 6 points. Charlotte on free throw, offensively bound. Jill was looking for second chance point, but she failed to get it. Switch for the Hoops. Nozana comes on, and Gihozo goes out. Mali Lolance, one of the experienced player for APR side. She played for the Hoops. And as well as she's one of the players who played for national team.
Most of the APLR players pass through the Hoops, like Kabaka Jane, and also this guy called Kamoso. They played for the Hoops.
As well as Imani Zoya Marie Laurence. Wihirwe, jump, rebound on the first break for Jenny Kabaka, Lizzie Rayup. Now the girl on 8 points. Second turnover for the Hoops. Bad communication for APR. As a ball for the Hoops. Mujisha. She's young, but she has a good handle. Rebound. A clear rebound for Mugwaneza Charlotte. It's a ball possession for the Hoops. We have Olivier on APL side. Manza Bayo Marie Laurence goes out. Kwitonda. Clear still for Feza Ibengo. So defensive foul. And first personal foul for Kwitonda.
Savagen was the best defender in 2023 when it was in the hoops, playing alongside with Olivier. They looked good together. The youngest players, but talented.
The first game happened here at noon. Kepler women won it by 7-1 to 55 of APR Huye Women Basketball Club. And after this game at 8:30, there will be another game, but for men category, where Leg, they will play their second game versus Azomco. Azomco also, they will play their second game of the league. Violet, Jenny Kabaka, Kambayolo, step in, Charlotte, mid-range shoot of Charlotte. And her second basket of the game, and one. 2 points made by Tuiseng, a clear 2 points made by Tuiseng, and the one. And Olivier made her first personal foul of the game. Now, both teams, they have reached in double digits. Olivier, one of the youngest talented player in women category in the basket, Rwanda and basketball. Charlotte, who is playing her 15th league in APR Jersey, Feza Bengo. Kwitonda, Feza Bengo in the paint. Feza Bengo fighting girl ball again. Now he has it. Clear still for Violet. Kambayoro step in. It's a defensive foul for Nozana. And first personal foul. That's a mid-range basket made by El Capitano Mugwaneza Charlotte. Charlotte goes out and Jordan comes on. Kambayolo, her fourth attempt on 3 points. But she has made one only in 4 attempts. Turnover. Olivier on fast break. Bad communication between Olivier and Violet. They got an opportunity to get on 12 points, but the bad communication between Olivier and the Violet, they failed it.
APR are pushing the pace to close the gap between their points and the hoops points. They're pushing so hard. The hoops are continue to lead the game with 14 points. 3 points for Mugisha Vivin, one of the best players on the court.
Olivier, Violet, Jordan Omohoza. Been playing for Leg Women Basketball last season. But now she has come back in her team. That's a clear mid-range basket for Kwitonda. Now the Hopes reached on 19 points. Jordan Umuhoza with a spinning move on the basket for her. 2 points for Jordan. We are in last seconds for the first quarter. Quitonda, Jordan, clear defensive rebound. Fast break for APR. Violet. Oliviette made an offensive rebound. Jordan on 3 points. Jen Kabaka lost the ball. It's a possession for the Hopes.
Jordan is looking sharp more than last season. Now she's getting time. She's playing more than she played last season, and she's really looking sharp.
Jordan. End of the first quarter. The Hopes Rwanda leads the game with 19. APR with 12 points. It's our first quarter of the day 3 of Rwanda Basketball League in women category. The Hopes started well and they look sharp on their first game of the league.
The Hoops had a strength and focus and determination in the first quarter. They were looking sharp and perfect defense, perfect timing. They are really looking good and pushing to lead the game. The Hoops had 7 turnovers in first quarter, while APR had 8. 15 rebound for APR, 13 rebound for the Hoops Rwanda. APR made 21 attempts and they scored 6, while the Hoops had 19 attempts and they made 7 out of 19. They are on 36% when you try to rate them. They are on 36%, while APR is on 28%. APR made 6 steals and the Hoops made 3. 5 assists for APR, 4 assists for the Hoops. APR made 6 attempts and they didn't made any single point in 6 attempts, while the Hoops made 3 out of 10.
Nine points of a difference between the Hopes and the APR. The Hopes is still leading the game. Even the second quarter, that's our first turnover for APR. APR looking like the players are weak. I don't know what happened for them. Before the game, the Hopes were looking like an underdog team compared to the opponents who won the first trophy of the season, where they defeat Leg Women Basketball Club on Ferguaba Super Cup 2026. So now position for the Hopes. We're in second call of the third day of Rwanda Basketball League 2026 in Women D1. Easy basket and one for Kwitonda. No, she's Twising who made an easy layup and one. Now it's a clear 11 points between both teams. Where the Hopes are keep leading the game. Let us see if Twising can make it. Yeah. She has now 8 points. Olivier facing Kwitonda. Jenny Kabaka. Clear 3-point made by Jenny Kabaka. And one.
Pure confidence, pure basketball for Jen. She's really growing up.
A clear pass from Olivier. And Jen made the 3-point. Feza Ibengo. Mujisha. Still for Olivier. It's a side ball of the Hopes. Feza Ibengo. Turnover. Fast break for APR. Easy layup for Jane Kabaka. First team timeout of the Hopes. As the difference get close from 9 points up to 7 points. APR of Mushumba is coming back and they are closing to the points of the Hopes.
Savage with 9 points. When team matters most, she deliver. She's a good player and she has 9 points in the game in 11 minutes and 32 seconds. 9 points, 4 rebounds. What a player. Last year, she made a call-up for national team in Afrobasket. I think this time...
Senior team.
Yeah, senior team. I think this time will be... She'll get more time to play in national team.
And she's working too hard to get that a lot of time in the national team. A lot of prayer, like in the biggest team, APR, Leg Women Basketball Club. They're always playing and thinking about the national team. Michomiza Rosine Sise, also she grown up in the Hoops Women in Rwanda. Jane, that's a clear mid-range basket for her. Now Jane has double digits on score sheet with 11 points. Mujisha. Twiseng cutting off. Again the ball. Kwitonda step in. But she failed to make the basket. Kawaka. Wow.
You leave her with her space, she will destroy you. She will punish you. Kabaka, I think, will be a great player. She will be a great player according to what I see right now. According to what I saw, she will be a good player.
Kabaka was looking for a basket and then one, but she failed to make a basket. Now she got 2 free throws. She done with the first and also with the second. She has now at 13 points. The difference between two teams are now 2 closer with 3 points. The hopes ahead of APR. Feza Bengo. Defensive rebound. That's a clearly defensive rebound for Jordan. Olivier. One of the fastest PG we have in women category. Defensive foul of Micho Miza Lozine Sise, former player of Leg Women Basketball Club. And also she grown up in the Hoops Women Rwanda. When they had a coach Moses Mutokambal, who is now DTN of Rwanda. Kambayolo has back on court for APL side. Olivier goes out.
Now the difference is on 4 points. APR with 21, the Hoops with 25.
The last was a last free throw for Tuiseng, but the players of the Hoops, they were in paint. That's why they call off the shoot of Tuisenge. Kambayolo playing with Lozine Sise Jane. Look at off on 3-point and she made it again. She's looking sharp today and probably she will be the player of the game so far. According to the performance, she will be the player of the game. The defense of APR looking like is Feza Bengo with a tough defense of APR. She lost the ball and the girl shot clock violation. Kambayolo, international shooting guard from Mari. Jordan, what a spin move show. Jordan was scored 4 points on the game.
I think Coach Patrick needs to call timeout, and rightly so momentum has shifted the energy. The building is they need to regroup. Now APR, they are looking sharp in second quarter.
Now the game comes tight. The difference only is 1 point. The biggest lead we had was 9 points between both teams, where the Hoops were leading with 9 points up. Defensive rebound for Jen. Kambayolo, Sise, with Violette Sise. Fast 3-point made. Now APR get the read.
That's what I was talking about.
That's it's a timeout for APR.
For the Hoops?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Yeah, the second timeout for the Hoops. The coach really needed to call timeout rightly, so momentum has shifted the energy and they need to regroup before this gets out of their hands. They were losing the ball that easily. I think it was the best time to call timeout. And APR is leading with 29 points. And the Hoops 27 points. The first quarter ended on the right hand of the Hoops with 19 points to 12 points for APR. Now the Hoops are making a lot of turnover. They are now having 10 turnovers, and the first quarter ended while they made 7, I think. Yeah, it was 7. They are losing the ball that easily.
Easy basket for Ishimwe. Now it's 29 points up. The Hoops looking like a grassroots team for APR. Block made by Tuisenge, fast break. She failed to make an easy layup. That was Mujisha, fast break for APR. And the defensive foul for Tuisenge. And 2 free throws for Micho Mizarozine Sise. As I said, the Hoops, it looks like a grassroots team for APR. As of we have Micho Mizarozine Sise, Imani Zabayo, we have Jen, we have Kamoso. There are 4 players who played for the Hoops recently.
Even Olivier.
Yeah, there are 5. 5 out of 12 players on APR side, they played for the Hoops. It looks like the Hoops, it's one of the grassroots team for many teams, especially APR. APR back on their lead with 31 points. Mujisha, Feza Bengo facing Jordan. Jordan, who is looking sharp compared to Captain Charlotte, and the one who is helping APR in defense. Imani Zabayo crossing out. Cisse. That's a defensive foul made by Dusabe. And it's a 3-3. It's a 3 free throws for Micho Mizarozine Cisse. Another switch for the Hoops. That's a foul made by Dusabe on Cisse. Cisse, who has 3 free throws. The second one also is done. Let us see if he can make the third one also. Or 3 free throws for Cisse. As Galen turnover. Now the Hoops are making a lot of turnover. That's why APR comes back and leading the game. Now we have Galen the moment where experience is working, especially for APR. What a spin move for Jordan. Jordan, who is looking too sharp in offense and in defense on both lol on the court. Jordan made the spin move, made a basket, an easy basket. Now it's a clear 8 points between APR leading the game with 8 points. The lack of experience for some of the players of the Hoops. Jordan shows alone in the paint, but failed to make a basket. Mujisha, who is calling the play. They are going to play now. Wihirwe jump. Offensively bound for Jordan. Kambayolo with the ball. Kambayolo. Manizawe Malilo lance. Kambayolo. Kambayolo. Cisse out of the bound. And ball possession for Hoops. Vivine, one of the dribblers we have in women category. Tuisenga was fighting to get the double-digit points, but she failed to get it. Kambayolo, who is calling for the play. Kamba. Screen made by Jordan. It's a ball possession for APR. And it's a first team timeout for APR called by head coach Mushumba Charles, who won the bronze medal in last edition of Africa Women Basketball League. Happened the last year.
APR have managed to play or to bring it up calmly under 2 minutes to play now. They are really looking calm.
That was a team timeout for APR called by head coach Mushumba. One of the oldest coaches we have here in Rwanda, as well as Rwandan coaches who have been coaching different teams here in Rwanda in both men and women categories. So now APR has scored 25 points in second quarter, and the Hopes scored only 10. APR is making a huge difference in this second quarter. And Micho Miza Rosine Sise, she has made her basket where she has now double digits, 11 points. And Dusabe Jenny Kabaka, they are both in the double digits. Vivine attempted 3-point offensive rebound of Kwitonda. Vivine Feza Bengo. That's a basket.
The APR defense hesitated and she took immediately advantage. 2 points for the Hoops.
Kamba play with Cisse. That's the second time where Cisse stepped out of the bound. Jill goes out and Captain Charlotte comes back on court. Now we have two centers on court on APR side. Kwitonda. Pushing foul made by Jordan. It's a ball possession for Hoops. Feza Bengo, one of the experienced players for Hoops team. Feza Bengo. She lost the ball. It's a ball possession for APR as we are getting in the last minute of the first half of the game. Hoops are playing their first game of the league, while APR they are playing their second game. Kambayolo, one of the players who has handles. Charlotte, Laurence, clear still of Vivine. Vivine on fast break. Block for Kambayolo. Wow, what a clear block for Kambayolo and the good defense for her. Jordan. Defensive foul made by Kwitonda. That's a clear block made by Kambayolo. One of the players who showed their good performance since they played in underages tournament on Africa level for their national team of Mali.
Her strengths and body control are doing. She's doing well,
and she's too fast too.
Yeah, with a good handle.
She has a good handle. She's too fast.
Strength, body control. She's a good player.
Everything can make a good player. Kambayolo Diakite has them. Clear 10 points of difference between both teams. Easy layup for Owehirwe. Lolance was looking for her first 3-point, but she failed to make it. Now we have 5 seconds. We have 5 seconds to go for the halftime break.
Timeout for APR. Timeout for APR. And APR are leading with 41 points and 33 points for the Hoops. Kabaka Jen with 16 points and 11 points for Michomiza Lozin. Tisenga Vestin with 9 points on the Hoop side. Jordan Moza with 7 rebound, while Mujisha Vivin has 5 rebounds.
That was a team stats. Tim Blake. They observe the ball. A ball on offensive rebound. Vivine was looking a bizarre beater, but she failed to make it. It's now the end of the first half. APR leads the game with 41 points for 33 points of the Hoops. APR made a good performance for the second quarter, where APR scored 29 points and the Hoops scored only 14 points. Well, the first quarter was the good quarter for the Hoops, where they scored 19 points for 12 APR. So this is a halftime statistics.
41% of field goals on APR. Well, the Hoops has 36% on 2-pointers. APR continue to lead the game. They are good in the paint. Let's take a break. We'll be back on the second half.
Welcome back on Okapi Sports Network. It's a game day between APR Women Basketball Club and the Hoops Women in Rwanda. And it's a third day of Rwanda Women Basketball League 2026. This is our second half. The first half ended by the lead of APR Women Basketball Club with 41 points and 33 points for the Hoops Women in Rwanda. Welcome back once again on OSN as we are heading into the second half of the game. And as we proceed, it will be the year of Okapi Sports Network, where we will get the all games organized by Ferwaba local tournament. All local tournament will be streamed on Okapi Sports Network in both category, men and women. Violette, who has not yet scored any points. Violette, she was looking for her first basket, but she failed to make it. This is the third time Michomiza Lozine Sise stepped out of the bound.
APR signed Violette from JS Marien Gwaza 2024. She was playing for JS Marien Gwaza and was one of their best players. And now here she is playing for APR.
Kamba with the ball. Kamba Yolo, Jane. Jane lost the ball. Ball back to Kamba, Sise, Charlotte. Jane was alone in the paint and made a basket. She has now 18 points.
Perfect.
A clear pass from Wihirgwe and Twiseng made their first basket of second half.
A perfect ball movement for Charlotte. You can't defend that. That's unfair and a selfish basket.
The hopes they don't have. They have only Feza Bengo for defense, especially on rebounds. But others, they are good when they are up. But down, they lack some players who can help Feza Bengo. Vivina on fast break. She failed to make it. Offensively bound, made it by Wihirgwe, and second chance point for the Hoops. Now they have that 7.
7 points for Wihirgwe. 7 points for Wihirgwe. Shot clock. Now the possession is for the Hoops.
It's now 8 points of difference between APR and the Hoops. The last one for Feza Bengo. Who has scored only 7 points on this game. Feza Bengo. Bengo Ivukitonda. Feza. Step in. Jump. Ball possession for Hoops. The Hoops, they are good when they are on offense, but when they come on defense, it's too complicated for them. Although they have only one player who is Feza Bengo, who can get the defensive rebounds. That's a clear 3-point win for Uwihirwe. Hoops with 4-1. Now, the gap is coming closer. Only 4 points between both teams. Uwihirwe, another basket now, 43, only 2 points of difference. Olivier. Offensive rebound made by Jen. Ball with APR, Cisse. Defensive rebound made by Kwitonda. Defensive foul made by Olivier. It's a ball possession on the side ball for Hoops. The Hoops comes stronger in the third quarter. And now they have reduced the gap between the both teams.
It's a complete team performance and discipline, execution and composure for the Hoops in this third quarter. They are really, really playing well, more than they did in second quarter. And that's a great defense to close it out. Force the tough possible shots.
Side ball for APR. We are still in the third quarter of the game between APR and the Hoops. Olivier play with Micho Miza, Rosine Sisse, Cambayolo. Cambayolo was looking for the space. Offensive transition, and they still made by Uwihirwe. Feza Bengo. Feza. Uwihirwe, stay back. Playing with Kwitonda. They are playing their seconds. Uwihirwe, defensive foul.
The fourth for Tumukundo Olivier, and they are,
she made a lot of fouls,
most especially in second quarter.
All 3 fouls comes in second. I mean in this third quarter. Let us see if Kwitonda can make the second one. She failed on both free throws. Turnover and set ball. It's a set ball for Hoops.
The Hoops are down by 2 and they are really pushing hard to close the gap between them and APR. And it's a shot clock.
No, that was not a shot clock violation. The ball touched on.
It's a foul.
Yeah.
And 2 free throws.
It's a foul. It's not a shot clock violation.
Now Kwitonda has 2 free throws.
Bench of APR, they are complaining about the decision Lifalis has made. 2 free throws given to Kwitonda. Made the first one. Let us see if she can make the second one. It's now 1 point of difference between both teams. Oliviete. Kamoso Sise John 3 point and the first 3-point made by Violette.
This is where they are dangerous, and when they play fast and force, the defense can't retreat.
When they get a space on threes, you can face lane of threes for APR team. When you give them the space, that's a fast break. Sise easy basket. Now they get on 50 points. 6 points of difference between APR and the Hoops. Kwitonda. Feza Ibengo. That's a 2-point made by Twisenge and the one. It's a first personal foul for Dusabe Jed. Now APR has 6 players on fouls list, while Hoops has 7 players who have made personal fouls. 3 minutes to go to get on the end of the third quarter. Violette playing with Jen. Jen step back and shoots a layer ball. And Feza Ibengo made a clear defensive rebound. Feza Ibengo. Kwitonda, she was looking for a mid-range shoot, but she failed it. Ball possession and the fast break for APR. Violette. Bad communication between Violette and the Jen. That's an easy layup for the Hoops made by Twisenge on fast break. Twisenge has now scored 16 points for the Hoops side. While Jen on APR, she has 18 points. The one who is leading score sheet on this game. Defensive rebound. Clear defensive rebound made by Shimge. Feza Ibengo. Kwitonda in the corner. She was looking another 3-point.
A good defensive rebound for Charlotte Mugwaneza.
Oliviete, she was alone on 3. Oliviete, who have not yet scored any basket on this game. Feza Ibengo with 10 points. We have now 3 players for the Hoops who has reached in the double digits. Feza with 10, Wihirgwe Neri with 12, and Tuisenge with 16 points. Switch for the Hoops.
Charlotte is the most decorated player on the court. She's playing 14th or 13th season since she made her first appearance. Now she's making a 14th season in Rwanda Women Basketball League. Two free throws for Man Zabai. And a second point. Second point for Feza Ibengu.
Yeah, second personal foul. It's a second free throw for Imani Zabayo. Clear defensive rebound made by Feza Bengo. Vivine on fast break. They lost the ball. Feza Bengo. She was alone in the paint, but she failed to make a basket. Shot clock violation. Vivine was only 1 point on this game. She wanted to make her first 3 points, but she faced a shot clock violation on their side. Jordan, Jane, Cisse, who made a step aside and jump on 3. And they lost the ball. It's a ball possession for Hoops. Vivine, one of the fastest players in the women category. Vivine.
Advantage for the Hoops. 28 seconds to third quarter. And the Savagen continue to read with 18 points. Followed by Tiseng Vivin Mugisha. And a fast break. Defensive foul. Defensive foul and
Cisse was down. Was a ninja break for APR side. Cisse was down. So it's time for Kambayolo Diakite to back on court, while Vivine given 2 free throws. 52 for Hoops. Hoops get a lead again. This is the third time we get lead changes in this game. Fezai Bengo with a buzzer beater to end the third quarter of the game as we are heading the last quarter with the lead of the Hoops. The Hoops has now 54. APR has 51. The Hoops, they had a great performance in this third quarter where the Hoops scored 19 points and APR scored 10 points only.
28 minutes for Dusabe Jane and 18 points with our 7 rebounds. A tough player, Dusabe Jane. Field goals, APR have made 50 attempts and 18 pass through the basket, and they are on 36%, while the Hoops made 58 attempts and 21 made 54 points, and they are making that 6% according to the stats. 39 rebounds for the Hoops, 36 rebounds for APR. Turnovers, APR have 20 turnovers. The Hoops has 17 turnovers. And according to the rebounders, Mugisha Vivin has 9 rebounds. Jordan has 7. And best assisters, Violet and Mugisha Vivin Elizabeth. They are leading with 4 both.
Welcome in the last quarter of the game between APR and the Hoops. The Hoops have won two quarters, the first and the third one. Even if they are young players, but when they get a lot of time to play, they have a lot of to show up. Vivine stay back. Playing it for Fezai Bengo. And she want to play with Shimge. Shimge was alone in the paint. And Manzo Malilonse made the steal. And it's a ball possession for Hoops. A deciding quarter on both teams. Jump. She was fighting for shot clock violation. I mean to Isenge. That's why she made a bad shoot. Jordan started with a basket on APR. On side of APR. Jordan, compared to the last season where she was in leg, she started well this edition with APR. Where she played before, she went in leg. Violet tried to get her first 3 points in this last quarter. Vivine, jump 3 point made by Vivine.
A massive 3 points, explosive finish at the rim.
Jen was stepping and she lost the ball. It's a possession. It's a possession for Hoops. That is a 3-point made by Mugisha Vivine, one of the fastest players we have here in women category. Wihirwe Witonze Feza Ibengo with a mid-range basket. Now it's a clear 6 point of difference.
From downtown, nothing but net. That shot was pure confidence.
Jordan failed to make a basket. Defensive rebound made by Feza Ibengo. Vivine. Feza, the one who is helping the hoops in defense. Witonze. Pushing foul made by Witonze and an offensive foul.
The third for Vivine.
It's a team timeout called by head coach of APR, Mushumba Charles. He has a lot to talk about his players. Although they started in a bad way the last quarter, as well as the decisive quarter for both teams.
APR has good players, but they are not playing as a team. They are playing one. They are playing like
individual performance.
Yeah, they are playing individual performance, and they need to regroup. They need to play together. They need to defend very well.
They come up with a lot of pressure in last quarter,
and their defense is showing weakness according to what we are seeing here.
That was a team timeout called by head coach Mushumba of APR, as they are playing the last quarter of the game. They have played 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this quarter, of this fourth quarter. Kamba Yolo. Kamba playing with Jenny. Stepin wanted to make a mid-range basket,
but the ball didn't make on net.
That's an easy basket made by Shimge from a clear pass made by Kwitonda. Even if they are looking younger, but they are too sharp on this game. Most of people, they thought that APR can win easily this game. But I think most of people, they have changed their mind. What a nice move and easy layup made by Shimge. What a performance of the hoops.
A strong drive to basket, contact counting, and she really held to line for one more basket. That's a strength, focus, and determination for these young girls from the Hoops Rwanda.
The Hoops, they can make a surprise for a giant club like APR Women Basketball Club. The team won a bronze medal in Africa Women Basketball Club.
They finished third.
Yeah.
After
last edition of Africa Women Basketball League.
After being defeated with by Al Ahly.
A basket made by Kambayolo Diakite and getting into one offensive rebound and second chance point for Jordan. 57 points for APR. Vivine. It's a side ball. It's a side ball for APR. Solange have changed the decision. Before she called the possession for the hoops, and she has changed it for, and she given it to the APR side. Jordan was looking for a 3-point basket. It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball and possession for hoops. It's now 6 points of difference between both teams. As we are heading in the last 5 minutes of the game, Vivine, 8-second violation. A second violation made by Vivine.
I didn't manage to close the line, the center line.
And it's another turnover for hoops. Kambayolo facing Kwitonda. Kambayolo, and it's a 4th personal foul made by Kwitonda.
With 4 points, 4th foul, and she has 4 points. Wow, she played.
Jen playing with Kambayolo. Kambayolo wants to step in. She was looking for Elim.
Kwitonda Tetanicol has played 15 minutes and she has 4 fouls, and
Tuiseng also has four personal fouls. We have 2 players.
APR has gained a bonus.
Cisse Violet. Jalen offensive rebound. She's fighting to get a ball. Jordan. She fed the mid-range basket. Witonze Vivine. Ishimwe stepping and made it in the paint. Now it's a 8-point of difference. Hoops keep their lead of the game. Jordan playing with Cisse in the corner. Kambayolo stepping. Jordan in the paint. Back outside. Jane tried to make another 3-point. Rebound made by Witonze. They still have the ball. Feza Ibengo.
Air ball.
It's an air ball.
It's an air ball and timeout for APR.
Mushumba doesn't understand how the Hoops leading the game up to now.
But in defense, APR are weak. When you see how they are playing defensively, are not good.
Compare the performance they made on Super Cup.
Yeah, they are really looking weak, and now they are suffering. Right now, they need to level up. I think it will be not good if they lose this game against these young girls. And they are down 7 points. The Hoops has 65 points. APR has 57 points. 18 points for Tuiseng Vivine Mugisha. And 4 minutes remaining to finish the game.
Violette with an air ball shoot. Vivine playing with Feza Bengo. Feza Bengo. Hotan back, but failed to get a basket. Cambayolo. Playing with Violette. Violette. Second personal foul for Mujisha Vivine. And the free throws given to Violette. Charlotte comes back on court for APR, while Violette given 2 free throws. The last one. Defensive rebound made by Feza Bengo. The one who helped the Hoops in the defense, especially on rebounds.
Watch the spacing here. Someone's going to have to make a decision.
Feza Bengo has made 13 rebounds. 7 defensive rebounds and 6
with 14 points.
Charlotte. She was looking a basket and one.
Her height and her strength could make her
with a huge experience. With 15 season.
She's supposed to be making different.
In APL's jersey. And that's why she's a captain of the team. Vivine. Vivine facing Violette. Vivine. That's a clear basket. With fighting spirit with Vivine.
A cold-blooded and the confidence,
now,
footwork,
now
reputation all coming together for Vivine.
Now it's a 10 points of difference. Feza Bengo, who is waiting the seconds. They are playing their shot clock. Ishimwe. That was a block made by Jen. And Vivine made a third personal foul.
And a timeout for the Hoops.
The first team timeout for Hoops, called by Coach Patrick, and it's his first timeout in the second half of the game, as we are closing to the end of the game. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. 10 points of difference between both teams.
A complete performance for the Hoops. They really showed up tonight, and that's why they are leading with 10 points different. APR with 57 points. The Hoops has 67 points. It would be a great night if the Hoops made home with a win.
That was a team timeout called by head coach of Hoops, Patrick. while Michomiza Rosine Sise given 2 free throws. Didn't make the first one. Can Sise make the second one? She didn't make it also. It's a ball possession for Hoops. Vivine, one of the fastest player we have in women category.
Fast fall for Wimwe Violet was scored 3 points in the game. And
the Hoops have shared the points. They have scored. As of now, we have 4 players in the double digits. Vivine. Side the ball for Hoops.
Wimwe
The
Violet
last touch made by Cisse.
Wimwe Violet played 31 minutes, and Sonre scored 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Hoops are really playing 24. They don't want to lose the ball. They are gaining their points really, really well, and they are really playing very good tonight.
Kambayolo playing with Manzabayo. Cisse in the corner. Lawrence. Violet in the corner. Trying to make a 3-point. Manizabayo Mario Ranson offensive rebound. The second chase point. Vivine. Turnover and set the ball for APR.
A great defense for Eman Zabai Madino Lance, which made
the tough defense they have made on Vivine. Cisse in the corner with a 3-point. APR with a 62. Vivine was playing with Feza Bengo. Feza Bengo, who is looking like she's so tired. She has played all minutes of the game. Feza Bengo on offensive rebound. Feza Bengo made an offensive foul.
And she's out of the court. It's a half-fifth foul.
It's gonna be a tough moment for Hoops to play last seconds without Feza Bengo, the one who had a good performance in defense for the Hoops. Kambayolo, a clear still made by Shimge. Ball possession for black and white.
Feza Ibengo, she's on a center. Hoops has.
No, the possession is for Hoops. Vivine stepping with the ball.
And a timeout for Hoops. Coach Patrick need to
to secure his first win of the league.
And she's really
And
talking.
there's 39 seconds.
She really need to tell the girls that they should come, should play how they played last 3 quarters. Now they are losing the ball easily. Last 2 minutes, they lost the ball 4 times, which made APR made APR to come back, and now they are APR are 5 points down. 39 seconds remaining. It's a crucial moment for Hoops to secure last second.
Manisabayo Marie Laurence with a 3-point. Vivine. It's now only 2 points of difference between both teams. The ball comes from Mukamba Yoro Diakite, given to Imani Zabayo Marie Laurence, and made 3-point shoot to get on 65 points of APR.
$20 seconds remaining. APR are really pushing hard to close the difference.
APR scored all 3 games they have played in the past. We have only 6 seconds.
16.
16 seconds to see if Hoops can secure their first win of the league and the first win over APR in last edition, where APR have scored all 3 games they have played in the past. Rebound made by Jenny. Laurence, last 10 seconds. Cisse, block made by Vivine. And it's an offensive foul made by Micho Mizalozine Cisse. And the Hoops they are in the bonuses. That's why they are going to get the free throws. That's how Vivine made a clear block over Micho Mizalozine Cisse. And while Cisse was looking to get back the ball, committed a foul. And Shimgim given 2 free throws. Now they have 68. Can Shimge make it again? Ishimge, offensive rebound. Laurence is the end of the game. The Hoops secured their first win of the league. And most of members of the Hoops now they're happy and they are enjoying their first win of the league as they beat a strong team. And the winner of Ferwaba Super Cup. That's how players like Vivine, they are celebrating their first win.
A complete team performance, discipline, execution, and composure when it comes to their game and when it mattered most. Those are the stats. 34% on APR, 36, 38 on field goals, 2 points. 2 pointers, 40% on APR, 45% on the hoops, and 3 points. It is 25%, 21% on the hoops. Rebounds. The hoops continue to lead with 54 rebounds on the game, and that's a win for the hoops. Could say congratulations, David.